money. Can you use your brain to help you make more money? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you how a money mindset can help you make more money. Hi, I'm Laura Evans, helping people like you to unleash their potential in business and life. And if this is the first time that you found me here on YouTube, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe and the notification bell so that you get notified every time we release a new video. Now, what is the number one thing that couples argue over? I'll tell you, money. It is the number one thing that couples argue over. And here's the thing, right? When we grew up as children, what's the chances that we heard our parents or parent arguing about money? When you grew up, did you have those conversations with your parents thinking about money, doing the whole, well, money doesn't grow on trees, or who do you think you are? We can't afford things like that. People like us don't spend money like that. The list of things our parents said are infinite around money, and it's usually about the focus of loss in terms of money, or scarcity, or not having enough. So the question then is, can you train your brain to help you make more money? And the answer is yes, you absolutely can. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can start to transform your money mindset right now, this minute. You want to know? Let's go. Number one is, what is your goal around money? Do you even have one? Apart from the spend till it's all gone goal, which you and I both know, in all honesty, is not the right goal if you really want to generate wealth and have the money and abundance that you want in your life. We have a phrase in NLP, what you focus on is what you get. So where is your focus in relation to money and wealth right now? Are you focused on scarcity and not having enough because the piggy bank is empty? Or are you focused on opportunity? Are you focused on how you could make more money? Are you coming from a place of abundance, or are you coming from a place of scarcity? That's the first question that you need to answer. Now, the second point about what you focus on is, have you got a specific goal in mind? Just saying, I want more money, is not something that your mind can cope with, because define more. Is that £1 a month more? Is that £100 a month more? Is that £100 a week more? What specifically do you want? Now, if you want a £5,000 a month job or a business that makes you £10,000 a month, that needs to be your focus. And are you putting effort and energy into that focus? A lovely little hack that I heard of someone a long time ago is, a lot of us have got passwords on our phones. Where can you start putting that number that you want in devices that you tap multiple times every single day, and you lock it in? You see, the thing is this, what you feel and what you think is so important to the goals that you achieve. Can you tell I'm passionate about this? I think I need to calm down a little bit. But no, seriously, what you think and what you feel around money is really, really, really important, because your unconscious mind will give you what you ask for. Now, I'm not saying it's going to give you the national lottery numbers, right? Let's be realistic about this. However, if you have a focus that you want £5,000 a month or £10,000 a month, or whatever it is you want, your unconscious mind has something to chase. Second top tip is, what do you feel when it comes to considering money? So if you were to do an equation of money equals, and then you insert whatever word, what word do you put in that calculation? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to know. So does money equal frustration for you? Does money equal scarcity for you? Does money equals, however you write that. Does money equal possibility? Does money equal opportunity? Like, what does money equate to for you? And when you've written that word down, notice where the focus is. Is it on you feeling positive and moving towards opportunity? Or is it a feeling that's not going to help you move forward? Now, I'm going to share a secret with you. There is a school of thought that having affirmations and mantras is useful. Now, I'm going to do a separate video on all of that. However, what I do agree with is what you focus on is what you get. And there is absolutely an NLP school of thought that I do subscribe to, that when you get your emotions in the right place around anything, that positively helps. We have in NLP something called the presuppositions. And one of those is there are no unresourceful people, only unresourceful states. Now, money's a resource, right? Time's a resource. Learning, decision making, they're all resources. But money is a resource. And so if you're starting to feel in a low energy state, like frustration around money, that is not going to have you perform well in this area of your life. So we need to flip that on its head. We need to think about how would you like to feel in relation to money. Now, here's the funny thing about gratitude. And again, you've probably seen me do a video on this, but gratitude, feeling grateful for things. Now, how about if you're currently in a situation of lack, scarcity, not feeling great about money? What if you were start to say to yourself, do you know what? I'm happy and grateful for all that I have now, and I'm ready for more. Notice how that feels better. Coming from a place of gratitude and having your emotions in a better place, as in, I'm really happy and I'm looking for more, and I'm ready for more, and I'm ready for the next step. That's going to take you into a much better emotional state. Now, number 3 is a biggie, and this is about your beliefs. Now, what do you currently believe about your ability to generate wealth and make money? Do you believe that you can, that you will, that it's possible? Or do you believe that making money is difficult? Do you believe that people like me don't make money? Do you think people like me don't deserve money? Like, what are you telling yourself and what do you believe? Because here's the thing, if you don't see value in yourself, no one else will. How does that sound? But it's true. Because if I go for a job and I don't believe I'm worth it, or I'm of value, or I deserve to be there, then why would anyone else? Interesting, right? So it all starts with what you think and what you feel, and specifically about your beliefs. If you have the skills to go for the promotion, but you don't believe you're worth it, or you can, or whatever, you're going to hold yourself back. You're not going to push yourself. If you're running a small business, you're not going to ask for that sale because you don't believe you're worth it. I believe in you. And I believe you have the resources that you need to succeed. I have that as a principle for everybody. But you have to believe it yourself. We're going to move on. I've got 2 exercises for you to do. I hope you're still here. I hope you're still enjoying it. Well, of course you're still here because you're watching. Let me know in the comments if this is really helping and resonating with you. Like, tell me honestly, where's your money mindset? So these 2 exercises, number 1. Now in NLP, we use metaphors a lot. If it's safe to do so, I want you to close your eyes and think about money. And I want you to ask your unconscious mind to give you a metaphor to describe money. So let me give you some ideas to get you going. Actually, maybe open your eyes. Let's chat first and then we'll do the exercise. That would make more sense, right? Okay, so for example, do you feel like a trapped tiger in a cage? Maybe that's the metaphor. So you've got the strength, you've got the determination, you've got the fight in your belly, but you feel trapped. Do you think that for you, money is a little bit like the weather that's been here today where I live, where it's raining one minute and then it's dry the next? And maybe the sun comes out and then it rains the next minute and then it stops and then the sun comes out. If that's the metaphor that describes your relationship with money, that's going to give you fast and famine, right? So this is going to be lots one minute, not a lot the next. Are you the trapped tiger? Are you the rainstorm that starts and stops? Are you the infinite flow of water and energy. Like, what is it for you, or anything else? Money is just energy. This is just paper, well, plastic actually, but this is just paper, right? This means nothing until you give it meaning. So if it's just energy, I mean, this happens to be bits of paper, kept it all back up off my desk. But if this is just paper, or you look at your banking app on your phone and it's just a number, I mean, that doesn't even really exist, right? So what meaning are you giving to this stuff? Like, what does it represent in your mind when you think about this, right? So I just want you, as long as it's safe to do so, close your eyes now and think, for me, if I was to have a metaphor for how I feel about money and wealth right now, what is that metaphor? And just let your unconscious mind give you that image or that metaphor. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Now, drop in the comments below and tell me, what metaphor have you got for your relationship with money? Because let me tell you, if you feel like a trapped tiger, that's back to the conversation we had earlier about feelings. If you feel like you are that continuous river that keeps flowing, good job. Because money is just energy. It is just something that flows. Right, here's the second exercise that I promised you that we would do. And that's about visualization. You see, here's the thing. Your mind cannot tell the difference between reality and fantasy. It can't. And this is why the power of visualizations are so powerful in helping you get focused and strides towards the direction that you want. Now, if you haven't yet seen it, check out this video up here for the 5 principles to success, because what I'm about to do is rooted in that. Now, in a moment, not yet, we're going to do some mental rehearsal, okay? And I'm going to talk you through imagining you having the amount of money that you would like to have in your life. So that could be an annual salary, it could be a monthly sales target, it could be a weekly sales target. But just before we do the exercise, I want you to decide for yourself right now, what is the amount of money that you want to have each week, each month, each year, whichever is fine for you, right? So let's say I want to earn £20,000 a month, okay? That is the income I want in my business, okay? So what we're going to do in a moment is I'm going to get you to shut your eyes and I'm going to get you to mentally rehearse having that amount of money that you want to have in your life. Now, when we do it, I really need you to absorb into this visualization. So I want you to imagine that you are in that moment, that you're experiencing it. So if you are, let's do this. So close your eyes. Now, as you visualize that amount of money, perhaps you're visualizing the money on your banking app. Perhaps you're visualizing the lifestyle that this amount of monthly or annual or weekly income is going to give you over a period of time. I'm not interested in you visualizing this as a one-off. I want you to visualize it over a period of time, that this is a river that keeps on flowing to you, through you, and from you in terms of the money that you want to have in your life. And as you imagine that moment, as you check your bank accounting app, or you have the money coming through you in terms of invoices or salary, your pay slip, however you imagine seeing that money, I want you to really think about, what are you seeing in that moment? Like, really look around. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? Either in terms of your internal dialogue and what you're saying to yourself, but also what are others saying to you, and what are you saying to others? Like, what's the sounds that are going on around you? What are you feeling in that moment? How are you feeling that? Where in your body are you feeling that? And really, really immerse yourself into this experience where you already have the money. I'm asking you to imagine what life would be like as if you already had it at that point. What would it mean for you personally? What would you do? Where would you go? Who would you see? How would you spend the money? How would you invest the money? How would you move forward with it? What kind of impact would it have on your lifestyle and the way that you live and who is in your life and how that operates? What does it mean for your family, those that are closest to you? What would this mean for them and you also in relation to them? What might it mean for your community? What might it mean in terms of what that money enables you to do for others? Really consider now what this is going to be like for you. What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you feeling? And what's going on for you in that moment? I want you to see it as if it's real. I want you to see it and act as if it's real right now. As you live that moment. And when you've done that, I want you to open your eyes. Now, I really hope you got into that. Now, of course, you can rewind and watch and listen to this video as many times as you want to. And I would love to know if you did a visualization like that every morning as soon as you woke up and every evening just before you went to bed, and you did that, let's say for a month, I'm curious to know what difference that makes to your financial success in terms of money and wealth. Now, I really hope today's video has been great for you. And before we go, if you are serious about sorting out your money mindset, then you need to come on the courses like most of our students. And you need to come and sort your goals out, clear out all the baggage from the past that's holding you back, those stories that we tell ourselves from the past, remember our parents and all of that stuff. Sort your beliefs out. Oh my goodness, is that going to make a major difference if you come and sort those beliefs out? And I know it's going to make a bigger difference for you. You know, some of our students will talk about the fact that our courses are the best investment they've ever made in themselves. And I don't tell you that because I want you to come and train. Of course I do. But I tell you that because I want you to know it's possible. I want you to know that it is possible to sort out the way that you move forward. That those patterns that you've been running for however many years about scarcity and lack, they don't need to be the programs that you run today and the patterns that you take into the future. And if you're looking to change your life, then it has to start with your mindset. I can't see how it can work any other way. And if you're interested in doing that, you want to check out the links in the descriptions below and find out more about our NLP practitioner course. I would love to hold your hand and help you make the changes I know you already know you need to make. And I'd love to welcome you into the training room. If you haven't yet subscribed, then obviously do that right now. Hit the notification bell because the next video I know you're going to love and you're going to want to check it out. So if you want more of this, you know what you need to do.